Yo, what's going on, guys? I know all y'all seen the NFC Championship game and we saw Jalen Hurts is going to lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl. So I thought it would be kind of cool to get on here and, just kind of play through his whole career in Madden, see what Madden thinks is going to happen to him, right? So let's look at the roster, let's see what he's looking like. I have everything on auto, so it's going to do everything for me as he's a superstar now, 78 overall. Apparently Jason Kelsey retired. This is after the Super Bowl. So this is the next season. So apparently Jason Kelsey retired, which is going to be kind of crazy. I don't know why we don't start Brownlee. Is he starting anywhere else? Yeah, but I'm not going to control anything. As you can see, Jalen. So we're just going to go through this, see how he does. So let's go ahead and let's skip to the playoffs. See if he makes the playoffs. All right, and here we go. As you can see, we went 7-10. So I don't think, yeah, they didn't make it. Oh wow. So the year after the Super Bowl, which the Chiefs actually won in the simulation. I didn't show that, but whenever the Chiefs play the Eagles, the Chiefs actually won. And now they ain't even making the playoffs. They are an 87 overall team and they went 7-10. How did Jalen do then? Because apparently he didn't do too well. Let's see here. No, I mean he had a pretty good season. 24-9, 4,000 yards. What about rushing? What was his rushing stats look like? 500 on the ground. I mean, I don't understand why they did so bad because I mean that's a pretty good season. See if he went up any overalls. Because if he's still 78, I mean that'll explain it. But he's superstar development, so he should get a whole lot more. It's very fast. He went up 2 overalls in the season, so he's 80 overall now. Which I mean is cool and all, but 7-10 is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I mean, wow. So I guess let's go to the next season then, because I'm not doing anything. So as you can see, the first year, Jalen, I mean he kind of underproduced. They didn't even make playoffs after going to the Super Bowl. So I mean. That's interesting. Maybe Jason Kelsey was really holding the team together. All right. As we go to the next season. All right, here we are. Going into the preseason, it looks like the Eagles actually are not an 87 overall anymore. They're an 80, 85 offense, 84 defense. Jalen is, I mean, this team is not looking very good. Let's go ahead and send to the playoffs again as we're about to start this season. Let's see how Jalen does. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good at all. Now, are the Eagles going to make the playoffs? They go 6-11, bottom of the division. Oh wow. They don't make playoffs at all. Man, Jalen, what is going on? Did he go up any overalls? He is. Oh, Jalen's not even here. They drafted a quarterback instead of Jalen. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's insane. Oh, where did Jalen go then? Wow, I guess I should have checked and seen. He's on the Falcons. Oh, Jalen Hurts is on the Falcons. That's funny because my buddy Joey's a big Falcons fan, and I'm always telling him they should have picked up Jalen. That is crazy that he goes there. So I mean, wait, how did the Falcons do then with Jalen leading them? Maybe the NFC South. Let's see what they do. Damn it! Oh my, 3-14. Mm. I'm gonna have to change coaches because I ain't coaching for the Eagles if Jalen ain't here. That is insane. 3-14. Man, oh man. All right, as you can see here, we are on the Falcons. They went 3-14, as I said. So I mean, how did Jalen do this year? Oh, I can't believe the Eagles got rid of him after leading him to a Super Bowl. That's insane. I mean, Jalen, 31 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. It's not great, but it's not terrible. That's insane, though. Eighth in passing yards, 17th touchdowns, 44 in passer rating. He went to the Falcons. So the Falcons are in, well, I wouldn't say full rebuild, but I mean the Falcons are probably going to try now to at least do something. They got a good quarterback. Let's look at the Falcons roster because we haven't looked at it yet. Still got Kyle Pitts, and they also have another superstar tight end. Okay, is that George Pickens? That is George Pickens from Georgia. And then they got Jalen, AJ Dillon, Tyler Algier, Drake London. Hey, the offense ain't looking too bad. The defense, I mean, okay, well, Okay, the defense leaves a lot to be desired as they still have AJ Terrell, just a star. That's insane. All right, so now Jalen is on the Falcons. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, no point in doing any of this. Let's go to the next season. Hopefully, Jalen decides to stay on this team this year because if he doesn't, they're going to be just going all over the place. That's crazy though. The Eagles got rid of him. I would lead your team to a Super Bowl and then you trade him to the Falcons. I mean, the Falcons need a quarterback. I'm not 100% on Desmond Ritter, but all right. And the Falcons made the playoffs. They're going to be playing the Saints in the first round and a whole bunch of stuff over here that I'm not going to touch because I'll let them do all that. But yeah, I mean, barely sneaks in 8-9. So let's go ahead and look at the roster, make sure Jalen's still here. I mean, I'd hope he is. I really would. Is he? Okay, he is 84 overall. And that Tyler Boyd, superstar tight end, gets moved to fullback. I don't know what the heck we're doing here in Atlanta. It's none of my business though. I'm just here to watch Jalen, but that seems like we're wasting some talent there. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's look at Jalen. Dang, Jalen almost had 5,000 passing yards. Man, oh man. Oh, that boy balled out. Look at his rushing stats. Make sure he's still running the ball a little bit. He is. Jalen is looking like a certified. Let's look at the MVP awards. Let's see if he's up there anywhere close. Dak Prescott is the league MVP, or he's leading it right now. Jalen is eighth. Don't agree with that after putting up 5,000 passing yards, but okay. All right, let's go. Let's send them to the next week. Let's see if they make it. See if they beat the not San Francisco 49ers, the Saints. They lost, so they are now out. All right, and here they are. Falcons are kind of falling off. 81 offense, 84 defense. All right, you know what? Listen, I didn't want to keep doing this all the time, but I mean, we've got to make sure Jalen's here. There we go, 83 overall. Still, I don't like. I don't understand what they're doing here. I don't get it. But George Pickens was with the team for 1 year and decided he wanted out. Mm. All right. I mean, let's go to the playoffs then. Let's see if he makes playoffs. He's made playoffs one time in the next 4 years after the Super Bowl, or in the next 3 years. Sorry, he's made it one time. All right, here they go. They don't make the playoffs again. The whole division goes 8-9. Dang, Jalen should have stayed in Philadelphia, dog. That's dang. Let's see how Jalen's doing. And going up overall, so he's an 86 overall. Dang. Kyle Pitts is a 99 overall, and they can't sneak in the playoffs. Mm. All right, so let's see how Jalen did on the year. 'Cause, I mean, that's wow. I mean, 4,600 passing yards. He's not like he's doing great. I'm not gonna lie, he's doing great. The team's just not doing anything. They're not helping him. I would like to see a little bit more running from him. But he is franchise quarterback, so you don't want to get him hurt. I mean, Jalen is looking like it was a fluke going to the Super Bowl with this Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan, but it's not looking good. Should I just go the next 10 years? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's relax. Let's relax. All right, let's go to the next season. I'll see you then. But now I'm back, so let's go ahead and send to the playoffs. If they don't make it this year, I'm convinced that it was 100% a fluke, and the Madden thinks that Jalen Hurts is a one-time thing. Which, I mean, right now is looking exactly what it's looking like, so. All right, and here we are. The Falcons go 8-9 again and miss the playoffs. So out of what year is it now? It's 2027. So out of the 4 years, Jalen has made it one time. That's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. Let's see. And he's not even hit. Bro, I guess I got to start checking more. I just don't understand why teams are getting rid of the franchise player. And I officially found him. He is a backup on Dallas Cowboys. He is the backup for them. He's made. Oh my gosh. Wow. So Jalen went from a franchise quarterback to backup to Dak Prescott. Wow, you don't see that every day. So we're gonna see how the Cowboys did. It doesn't really even matter because Jalen wasn't playing. So I mean, wow. The Cowboys went 10-7. They made the playoffs, which is cool, I guess. Let me switch over now. I got to switch back over. Let's see this one. They're a very good team playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I see. They won 34-17. They're going to the Super Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens. So it looks like Jalen is going to get he might get another ring as a backup. So here we go. Lamar Jackson's 99 overall, of course. He's doing very good. So, I mean, let's simulate. Let's see who wins Super Bowl. And they lost 35-21. So Jalen did make it back to the Super Bowl, but he doesn't play at all. Let's see if he took a single snap, actually, before we do all this. Took one pass attempt and missed it. And he rushed for 2 attempts for 11 yards. Yeah, so he is 100% the backup. Wow. Under Dak Prescott, that's even worse. Okay, let's go to the next season. I mean, Dak Prescott's going to retire here in a little bit. He's 34. So if Jalen can just wait him out, he'll have a pretty good Dallas Cowboys squad to lead. But going from the Philadelphia Eagles to the Cowboys is wild. Alright, there we are. Let's just go ahead and make sure. I guess I'm going to just do this every time we come into a new season to make sure Jalen's still here as the backup. And he is. He does no longer have Superstar X Factor. He has Superstar, 82 overall. Dak Prescott's an 83. So if Dak Prescott regresses next year, there might be a chance Jalen Hurts takes over. Let's go ahead and send him to the playoffs, see if they make the playoffs. Alright, they're gonna make the wild card round and play the Detroit Lions. Let's just go ahead and make sure that I want to make sure Jalen's still on the team, not somewhere else. So till the backup. Yep. That's So Jalen went from franchise quarterback leading the Eagles to the Super Bowl to a backup 5 years down the road. That's crazy. It's crazy to me. So Jalen is like, yeah, and they lost in the division or in the wild card. So, I mean, Jalen is falling apart right now. He is 100% falling apart. All right, here we go. Let's make sure Jalen's still on the Cowboys before we go crazy or anything. He might start if Dak. Nope, he's just fine being the backup. I don't know why we stay in. I don't know why we stay here. They got 2 amazing quarterbacks on the team. Like, what are we doing here? Send them to the playoffs, see if Dallas makes the playoffs. So, in case anyone's having trouble keeping up at home, Jalen led the Eagles to Super Bowl in 2023. 2024, they went terrible. 2025, I think he got traded to the Falcons. They went terrible. 2026 didn't do anything. 2027, I think 2026 he made playoffs. 2027 he got traded or decided to sign with the Cowboys. And now he's been with the Cowboys for 2 years and made the playoffs the first 2. They didn't do any. They made it to the Super Bowl the first one, didn't win it, and they made the wild card second time. They lost the wild card round. So if you're Jalen Hurts, you lead a team to the Super Bowl. You get traded to the Falcons, which I mean I feel bad for anybody that gets traded to the Falcons right now. Then you're decided to sign as a backup on the Dallas Cowboys. And here we are. Cowboys didn't make playoffs. They went 8-9. Just make sure Jalen's still on the team. Because they ain't even getting any passing yards or attempts now. He's still the backup. Well, we can check. We've been checking usually. Let's see how Jalen did. See if he got any attempts or anything. He got 1 completion for 6 yards. And he got 0 attempts for 0 yards rushing. Wow. Hey, good thing is when we send him to the next season, Jalen and Dak are identical overalls, but Dak is older than Jalen, so Dak might retire here in a little bit, and it might be Jalen's team for a year or 2. See if Jalen can get anything going after Dak Prescott leaves, All right, here we are. Let's see if Dak decided to retire, because that'd be the best thing for the Cowboys right now is if Dak retires and Jalen takes over. And he didn't retire, but Jalen is now starting. Oh, Jalen takes the job from Dak Prescott in 2030. And the Eagles, and the Cowboys go 6-11 and miss the playoffs. So, I mean, it's looking like Jalen Hurts is not the real deal. It looks like he is a one-time. Alright, so let's go ahead and simulate. They didn't make playoffs or anything, so let's just go to the next season, see if Jalen's still the starter. Which he should be since he started over Dak last year. Alright, make sure Jalen's still on the team. And Tua is now the starter for the Dallas Cowboys. We gotta figure out where Jalen is now. So Tua is now the starter. And Jalen decided to go to the 49ers and he's now a mentor. Hmm. Yeah, so I mean, there ain't even any point in showing stats or anything now. He's back up again for the 49ers. All right, here we are in the 49ers. We'll go ahead and send them to the playoffs, see if they make it. Does not look like they will. Jalen is now still a backup. I guess he's just fine being a backup. Because ever since Tua did it to him at Alabama, he's just used to it. That's crazy. All right, and here they are. Didn't make the wild card. They went 7-10. I mean, it's stupid to look, but we'll see if Jalen even attempted a pass. Dang, Clark had. Dang. Oh, Jalen did do a little bit. Okay, 212 passing yards. See how he did on the ground. See, did he run? He had 3 rushes for 7 yards. Hurts is probably about to retire. All right, and here we are in the preseason. In our annual, got to make sure Jalen Hurts is still on the team. And oh, he isn't. He's no longer on the 49ers. Did Jalen Hurts call it quits and decide to retire? All right, and Jalen Hurts actually did retire. I can't find him anywhere. He's not on the Cowboys. I don't know why it's saying he's on the Cowboys. I went and looked. But yeah, so let's go through his career. I mean, 1,000 yards, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. Like he was doing good in Atlanta. Like these are amazing stats in Atlanta. And then he decided he just didn't want to be a starter anymore and went to Dallas for 2 years, backed up 3 years, and backed up um, Dak. And then he was a starter for a year, and he actually did pretty good there. Then he went to the 49ers and was a backup again. I mean, sad career of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not him in this simulation, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Tell me who you want to see me do next. I really thought Jalen Hurts was going to do more, I'm going to be honest. His stats to end it. I don't know if I can look at awards or anything and see if he ever won an award. Doesn't look like it. Wait, hold on. Let's see if it might be here. Awards, here it is. So he was a Pro Bowl quarterback, and he was 2026 best quarterback. That's when he was on the Falcons, I believe. 2026 on the Falcons? Yes. His last year on the Falcons when arguably did amazing. He was not even arguably. That's insane stats. But yeah, I was hoping he did a little more. He's one of my favorite players in the league. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me who you want me to do next. Thanks for watching. Peace.